Hello everybody, my name is ClickFlow and welcome back to another live stream. It's good to be back. It has been a little bit since our last live stream. I started after the holidays and I only think I got one or two streams in before I went out on vacation. So we're back from vacation and I think I'm finally back into the swing of things. It's good to be back. I'm excited to be streaming again on the WannaB's SMP. That's what we'll be doing tonight. So I guess let's just hop into the game, shall we? Let me hop over on Discord. Looks like Adebs is on. Howdy, howdy.
What up?
Oh, you know. Just hanging out. Streaming a little Minecraft. Con is AFK. What a scumbag. Just kidding.
At least he's been playing. Ah.
That's true. I've been
How's
on.
your trip?
Oh, good. It was awesome. It was really good. It's fun to get some warmth and some tropical beach in.
Yeah, but
Especially now that it's like, what was like 5 degrees out right now? Cold.
we got everything moved off of the Ark server, except for your stuff, I think.
Yeah, I got it moved over this morning.
Okay, cool.
I felt bad because I think he was trying to shut it down on Saturday,
Yeah.
and I totally spaced it. I totally forgot. And he messaged me like at 1 in the morning last night.
That's when we got off last night.
And was like, get your freaking stuff off of the map. I woke up at 6:30 and I was like, oh crap, I forgot.
That's
so
funny.
I got that
Yeah,
moved
he
over.
tell you we got the Space Wyvern.
You did?
Yeah, level 155.
Nice. So now we
Yeah,
can clone it.
We got lucky. We got lucky because we finally got the mutagen like middle area. So we were able to get enough mutagel to tame it.
Nice. That's exciting.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Mutagel. That's how you tame it?
Yeah, you have to ride it like a horse. You know how you
like
tame the
Minecraft?
horses. No, and like in Ark.
Oh, I don't know how to tame the horses.
So you jump on the back of a horse, right? And then when it does a certain, like when it whinnies up, you're supposed to feed it.
Oh,
Well,
interesting.
with the Space Wyvern, you jump on its back somehow after getting it down to below 10% health. Jump on its back, and when it barrel rolls, you feed it.
What the crap?
Yeah, it was fun to watch.
Did Khan do it then?
Yeah.
I see how it is.
It would have been difficult doing it by yourself because, like,
Oh, I bet.
There's a chance for him to buck you off completely. Then you have to go back to the back, jump on, but he's trying to, attack you as well. So I was flying around, and I'd get him to aggro to me, which gave him enough time to jump back on the back.
Jeez.
It was fun.
That sounds like a party.
All at 11:30, 12 o'clock.
Think Khan's gonna get on and go yar-har-haring for a little bit?
I don't know. I'd be down.
That'd be fun. I was gonna buy, do you have bulk discounts for glass?
I mean, I can work something out.
I need a lot of black stained glass.
How much is a lot?
Probably like 3 or 4 shulker boxes, maybe more.
think I currently 3 would wipe me out completely, which is fine.
I can just buy 1 for right now and see how far that gets me. Then I'll have a better estimate of how much it'll take.
Gotcha.
Let's see. You say 9 diamonds for a shulker box of glass. Okay. That's perfect. One block of diamond for a shulker box.
Sweet.
I approve. This is the black stage. Nice.
Did you see mini game?
I haven't been there yet. No, I need to go check it out.
It's chicken ball.
Chicken ball. Is it in the minigame district?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check it out. I'm already here. I need to do something with my minigame. It looks so cool, but so sad that nothing's happening with it. Where is Chicken Ball?
It's just below yours.
Below mine. Is it in the mountains? Oh, I see it. Nice! Oh, this is what you had in your basketball court on your mansion, right?
Yeah, similar.
Nice. So you throw an egg at the backboard and chicken drops through?
Yeah, so points are only scored if the chicken gets stuck in the net.
Huh.
So there is a chance that you get like 8 points, right? Because there's, 8 chickens spawn.
So how do you, like, dribble and stuff? How do you steal the ball?
So if you're playing like 2v2, you have to queue pass it. So there's a chance to steal it there.
Oh,
otherwise,
that's funny.
it's just a,
a
shoot off.
Is there like traveling and stuff like that?
No, because you can't really bounce. I don't know. I mean, we make up our own rules, really, but
playing 2v2, you must pass the egg using Q. First team to 11 wins. Okay. That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, I figured get 4 of us playing it, it'd be fun.
Oh, that'd be a party. Maybe if Khan jumps on, we can get Skater or somebody and go 2v2.
Yeah, for sure.
In the meantime, I'm gonna start placing some of. Oh, does anybody sell end rods?
I think Khan does in his light shop.
Oh, lovely! I'm gonna buy him out. So now that I've completed the frame of my base, I can actually finally start to do like the interior and detailing and stuff. I'm really stoked. I'm gonna do like a Starry Night stained glass
cool.
ceiling. Oh, he doesn't have that many. I'm gonna buy him out completely right now. Almost. Right on. Okay, that'll be enough end rods to go around for a while. And to make Khan really mad, because I think he hates getting the end rods. Because he has to like mine the purpur and then smelt it and stuff, and that shouldn't be too bad with this super smelter now. But before, when he was just doing it by hand, he'd gripe about it quite a bit.
Wait, can you actually craft end rods?
Yeah, so you have to use popped chorus fruit. So you get the chorus fruit and then you smelt it. You get popped chorus fruit, and then you use a blaze rod and popped chorus fruit to make an end rod.
I didn't know you could make them. I thought you only had to farm them off of like end cities.
Yeah. That would be miserable. That would be even worse than having to craft them.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I'm gonna get some scaffolding as well.
I know who sells that.
Every time I need scaffolding, I come buy it from you. So I have so much just backlogged.
It's the best way to do it.
Yeah. Yee boy. I think I'll start like right here. Let's see exactly how tall my base is right here from the floor. Oh my gosh, it's 1 stack and 64 minus 12.
52.
So a stack and 52 blocks tall
Jeez.
from the interior. Wow, okay, I didn't realize it was that tall. Oh, and that's not even to the center, that's just on the side.
Oh boy. I'm trying to think what else I want to do for mini games.
Con had a pretty cool
Quick and
idea.
easy.
There was he said there's you can make like an ice boat track. I was
Ooh.
thinking about doing that. Like where you have like lots of places where they could fall off, and then you just time their run. So like if you do a perfect run and you stay on the whole time, you can get a really good time, but if you fall off, you have to like break the boat, put it back on, and then start again.
Yeah.
Like that would be kind of fun.
It'd be fun. Getting the ice would not, though.
Yeah, just buy it from Penn or Noontide. Noontide hasn't played in a while.
Ever get on. Yeah.
Ah! Ah! No! I just about died. Whew. Well, trying to land on scaffolding from flying, that's spooky. I don't actually know how many layers I should go with this.
So we had quite a scare this morning.
Uh-oh, how come?
6:30. My wife just, jumps out of her skin. It's like, what's going on? It's like something just touched me.
What?
It was my 2-year-old daughter who had climbed out of her crib and stealth walked into our room and was like, "Mommy, I'm up now." Like,
Oh my
wake up.
gosh. Scare the tar out of you.
Yeah. So we took the face off her crib because it's one of those that you can convert to a toddler bed.
Something just touched my leg.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, she jumped out of her skin. It was terrifying.
Oh my gosh, I need to get some end rods. I can't, this is like pitch darkness. I mean, that's what I want, but spooky. Let's see, how tall can I tell the distance there? That'll be cool. That'll be good looking. curse the irregularity of this build. Hmm.
There's only one person to blame for that.
Yeah, I know. Man, I really miss my time lapses that I've been doing. Ever since this stupid update with Microsoft, I can't do time lapses.
That's unfortunate.
It's very sad. I wonder if they've fixed that. And like I'm sure because the entire mod is just like rendered useless because of that. There's got to be some sort of fix that the mod developers came up with.
Yeah, the problem is though, it's 1.20 is coming out here soon, so it's gonna be, even if they have a fix, it's gonna be out of date.
Right. So are we gonna update then to 1.20 then?
I don't know. I didn't see the end results of the poll.
I totally screwed with the poll. That was so fun. Melkor seemed pretty upset.
Nah, I don't think he was upset. I think it's just poking fun. I don't know.
That's so good. I like it. Poke fun at.
I don't think he deserves to have a say. He doesn't play very much anymore, so...
Yeah, well...
But we know Melkor.
Maybe one day he'll have a base. But I doubt it.
Maybe season 3.
Yeah, maybe. He'll play it a lot at the beginning of season 3, but it'll only be to get the town hall ready.
Yeah.
Just like season 1, just like season 2. I shouldn't give him too much crap. The town hall does look really cool.
Yeah. I think I might jump on Ark, do some alpha hunting.
Nice.
While I think about what I want to do for the next minigame. I want to get that $100 Steam gift card.
I forgot that was even happening. Is it just this month?
I don't remember.
Khan's gonna be hard to beat though, because he's got a lot.
He's only got 3.
Really?
He's got...
Golf.
Oh no, he's got 4.
He's got golf,
No.
the escape room mini game. He's got the
Fall Guys. And
does the wishing well count?
Yeah.
So he's got 4.
He's got 4. So I'm halfway there.
Yeah. Gotta get that arrow one going.
I got paying Daniel to decorate it for me.
Nice.
And then I'll put the prizes in. And
I feel like Daniel, like this entire season, has just been hired help. He's been working for Alpha, then he's working for you. It's like, doesn't actually have his own base or anything.
He's actually been having Panda help him at his base.
Oh really?
Yeah, digging out stuff or something.
Panda's fun. I haven't seen him in ages.
Yeah, he's on opposite time schedule as
Right.
well.
It's on the other side of the planet.
He said school's been kicking his butt.
Poor guy. Do you know what his major is? What he's doing?
I don't. I do not.
I'm very glad that mobs can't spawn on glass. Else I'd be making a very dangerous platform right now. Oh no!
Jump on arc.
Friends!
Transferring everything over last night. I was like, yeah,
It's fun.
that's gonna be fun. It took us like 4 hours to transfer everything over.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
We just
I
had
logged
so
on
much stuff.
and it was just my bedroom that was left.
Yeah. Like, we got rid of like over half of the metal. You know, we didn't take any of the stone, wood, fiber, you know, all the easy stuff. But I think we had like, God, it had to have been over like 150,000 element shards.
How do you move element over?
So you have to craft it into the transferable.
Oh my
Element.
gosh, no way. I changed
Yeah.
all of my element to powder.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm so mad at myself now because I couldn't figure out. And I was like, okay, my element is obviously the problem. That's why I can't move.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how to. I forgot about that. Dang, that makes me sad. Oh well, we'll just have to go farm some more bosses.
Yeah. You should be able to turn it back into element though, from powder.
I'll have to look up where I can craft it because I couldn't figure out like while I was there. Like on just the normal crafting stations, I couldn't figure out how to craft it back, but I could have been just doing it wrong or something. I'm gonna need a lot more than just one shulker box of black stained glass. Uh-oh.
So if you took one out of the box, there should be another one in there, right?
Oh, I just pulled it out of the...
Yeah, out of the chest.
Yeah.
There should be another one in there. Or close to.
Okay.
And then I do have one more shulker as a backup. So if you needed it tonight, I can grab it tonight.
Okay. I will see how things go. Yeah, one of the allays that Khan left in my base has an allay spawn egg.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, it was pretty trippy when he was fixing my floor in survival, just seeing him, you know, just start flying away like he's in creative.
Yeah.
Like, what the? But I know it's just because he was fixing the base, but... Bow spammer? What? How do you get that? Attack a mob by bow spamming? That's an interesting achievement. So I'm watching Dune for the first time.
Nice.
I'm very impressed at how well they did with sticking to the book.
Yeah.
They did a good job. Like a lot of the lines from the movie are like actual quotes from the book.
Cool.
It's very impressive.
Have you seen The Last of Us?
I haven't, no.
I think the second episode just came out today. Or at least this weekend.
Is it a TV series?
Yeah. Pedro Pascal is the main character. The guy that plays Mandalorian.
Oh, nice.
Man, after playing Genesis and Aberranth before, this Lost Island having like weather events, it's terrible.
I know, right? Not gonna lie, thinking about starting season 3 is gonna be just seems like it's gonna be so much harder than it was starting season 2. So I put so much more effort into my base this season. Seeing it go will be sad.
Yeah.
So what did Khan do with the spawn rates that messed things up?
I'm not sure.
He didn't say.
Just what he posted in Discord.
I see.
I don't know if he took out the mod or not, because I know he was saying that he was gonna probably just remove it, but it sounds like he found what he did.
What the issue was and then fixed it. Yeah, because I haven't seen any issues with server performance. So where's the shulker boxes that you were saying?
So is there not another shulker worth in the shop itself?
No, there's only nine stacks.
Oh. Then I have one shulker box at my base.
Ponzi, welcome to the stream. It has been a while. Sorry about that. It's good to be back. You said it's just back at your base?
Yeah.
Okay,
Behind my farm, you'll see the black shulker boxes.
And
one of them will be glass blocks.
Okay. Yeah, I was. I took a break for the holidays, and then I was on for like I think one stream, maybe two streams, and then I went on vacation. So it's been a good little while since I've streamed last, but it's good to be back. Okay, I'm at your base. There's all your farms. What did you say it was? It was your storage system?
No, behind the water powered farm. On the back wall, there's a whole bunch of colored shulkers. One of the black ones is gonna be the full glass blocks.
Your potato and wheat powered farm?
Yeah. Over by the cocoa beans.
Cocoa beans. By all your allays. Oh, I see him. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Oh, you've got another shulker box here. So it's good if I just steal it?
Yeah. Just bring me back the shulker because I've got it named.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna take the shulker.
Or you can leave it.
Oh shoot, I don't know where you... I forgot my end chest. You've got one somewhere in your base.
I think down in my storage system.
I forget how you get there. Oh, there's like torches surrounding you. Nice.
Yeah. That's so I remember where it's at.
Congrats on affiliate. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm so stoked. We actually got it. Now I've got ads on my channel and stuff I have to worry about. Unfortunately. Gotta do it to make Twitch happy, right? Speaking of which, I never actually monitor my ads, so I don't know when or if they even play. Every time Penn is on, he's always like, play an ad so I can make you money. It's like, I appreciate it, but like, I don't know. I don't want to be playing ads all the time. I feel bad. Because that's not why we stream, right? I've still yet to receive any payout from Twitch. Yeah, Linus is still on it every once in a while. I haven't seen him in about a month, I'd say. He plays on this server occasionally, just for fun, and then he will play. I don't know. Does he still do bushcraft? Via raid. Yep. that was the best.
I'll be right back.
No worries. Okay, let's keep going on this. Not enough people, he said. Oh, darn it. So what does he stream now? Does he just do Mario? Like he was doing, I know he's doing that for a little while. Mario Maker. I need to watch one of his streams. He always streams early in the morning, my time, and so I'm always at work when he streams, so I can't really see it when it's live. Sometimes I go and watch replays of his. Same, you work second. Yeah. Minecraft still. Okay, that's good at least. I try and catch some of his streams after the fact. You just got Java and you're learning? Nice. Yeah, I remember when I made the switch to Java. It was difficult at first. It's bittersweet. Because Bedrock is still a good version. There's just a lot of like nice things about Java that like quality of life features that Bedrock doesn't have. But I still really do enjoy playing Bedrock. And maybe it's mostly just the popularity that that Java gets. Like, I don't think I would really play on a server if I still played Bedrock. I'd probably just play single player. As long as I can build houses. Yeah, buddy. I was, so when I played Bedrock, I was very much a technical player. So I did lots of redstone, and everything changes with Java to Bedrock. At least it did. So it was difficult to relearn everything. But I think I do a decent job now. What did you just get? Oh, he's not gotten who's cutting onions yet? Nice. Sounds like he's in the nether. Same. Yeah. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. It's been fun trying to step outside of my comfort zone a little bit and do some building. This base has been a mega project for me. And it's been fun to do some like creative building and stuff like that. Like last season, I zoned out all my base and everything. I had a relatively small base, and then I did a really large industrial district. Lots of farming and stuff like that. But this season I've been trying to focus more on building. I have a couple of farms, mainly just to power the shops that I've got. Holy smokes, what's up? Mega builds? Yeah. Suck at mega builds. Well, yeah, it's definitely something to get used to. I mean, it's hard not to get burnt out on a project like this. But just doing it in like stages, little chunks, helps you see like the progress of it. Because like my base is still nowhere near completion, even though I've got a lot of the structure, the frame of it built out. It's still got a long ways to go. So it's kind of hard to not get burnt out, and it's good to have other projects in between. Like I've done some farms. I've got mini games and stuff. We have a mini game district, which has been really nice. I don't have very many mini games though. I need to do some more, and like occasionally doing some like adventuring. It's pretty fun. More so a technical player. Things to help me do more things. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I gotta show you since we're on the subject. My downstairs area. So a lot of the farms that I built this season especially have been just, farms that were designed by other people to get stuff done. But like, yeah, like this is a pretty standard melon and pumpkin farm. Oh, have you not seen my base? Sorry. Let me give you a quick tour, super quick. So this is the main floor of my base area. I love the nether portal, and I did like a little glass pane diorama under here of like the nether. And then thanks, man, I appreciate it. I tried to introduce some more color into here. I'm trying to experiment with a few things. I think I like the mushrooms growing out of the wall. You want to see it from below? Yeah. So right now I'm trying to put layered glass up there to make like a starry night ceiling. I think it's going to turn out pretty cool. I'm stoked. I just started on it, but it's going to take a lot of glass. And from the outside you can see I did branches as well. So we did 2 layers of branches, and I'm going to end up covering these in skulk blocks as like the leaf. So it'll be kind of a different looking tree, but I think it'll look good. I'm excited. And I've been experimenting with the crimson here. You need to join Hermitcraft. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I want to do something different with this grass, because this is supposed to be like an alien type tree. So it's supposed to have a lot of resemblances to normal trees and stuff, since it's like a really large oak tree. But I wanted to have it kind of like infecting the grass here. I think the crimson looks pretty good. And then I wanted to do like a purple river coming out of right here. I think that would look pretty sweet. Thank you. Then on the inside, I was really proud of this interior. So this is my dog army. So many dogs. This is my storage system. So I have it in such a way so there's a slice of a storage item. So like this is stone, and it's just stone all the way up, natural stone. And then all the blocks relating to stone, but they're not quite stone, I put them in these barrels. So like stone brick stairs, stone stairs, and things like that. I have some overflow of shulker boxes. And then I have that for all of the different items, all of the main blocks that I use, including for like mob related items. But I installed a little feature, so in case I wanted to like pull out bulk storage for like a build or something like that, I can flip a lever and it'll drop down to a hopper, and so I can put a shulker box here and it'll start filling up, and I can go off do other things while I'm getting ready, and then just come back over, flip the lever, and that'll break the shulker box, and I can gather some bulk storage that way pretty quickly. And then I have some farms that I built back here. Thank you. It's like the spaghetti redstone is an overflow system. So all of these farms are connected into my storage system here. So they'll come and they'll drain into the storage system. But like some farms, like the cactus farm and the melon and pumpkin farm, and I have a sugarcane farm and stuff, they all do it continuously, and so I don't want it to overflow my storage system and break things. And so I have a redstone switch with a comparator on the inside. Let me show you an example really quick. Yeah, I know, Daniel. F's in the chat, right? So here's an example. I have a comparator reading. So once this hopper right here gets full of items, then it'll send a redstone signal to a redstone line that will then run over to the farm and disable it. It's like some farms are pretty easy. Like the disabling feature for the sugarcane farm is essentially just it pushes this redstone block over, and that will extend all of the pistons permanently, not allowing sugarcane to grow anymore. So it'll stop producing sugarcane when it's full. But it's weird that you understand this. Yeah, I love it, right? But the melon pumpkin farm was tricky because each of them are powered individually. So it would take a lot of redstone and a lot of pistons to do a similar type of cutoff switch. So instead, what I did is I just did a Snorlax switch here. So when the redstone when it receives redstone signal, it powers this piston, extending the block and breaking the flow of water into this bubble elevator. And it retracts this piston, lowering the block and allowing the water to flow across this hopper, and it just composts it all. So all of the overflow from this farm is being composted right now because it's full of melons. So that way I have overflow protection for my storage system. It's still kind of a mess down here. I want to decorate this eventually, but it's a lot of spaghetti redstone and dirt and kind of stuff. Thank you. I was rather proud of it. I thought it was fun. Oh, looks like it's bedtime. I'm gonna have to do something more than just hanging this clock that tells me when it's day or night, because now that my tree is closed, I can't see the sky very well. I have a couple of other farms over at my starter base. Ponzi joined season 3 WannaB's. Yeah, boy. I'll talk. Yeah, I can talk to Khan. He's the admin. He's the one who does all the invites and everything. He might be interested in that. I think it would be fun. Alrighty, we're back to... where were we? Over here, I think. Time to work on my Java stuff then. Yeah. Honestly, the biggest thing that caught me up when I was doing the transition from Bedrock to Java was quasi connectivity. That stuff is mind-boggling. I don't understand still really quasi connectivity, and it screws with a lot of redstone builds, because you can have a redstone signal that passes diagonally through an air block. So like you can be doing a redstone build and have a redstone torch or a piece of redstone dust that powers a piston where it shouldn't be because it's not connected at all, but because of quasi connectivity there's some redstone tutorial videos that I've read up on, that I've watched and done some reading up on quasi connectivity, but I still don't quite get it, how it works. I think it's originally it was a bug, but people have used it pretty extensively in some builds, and so it's now a feature. Kind of like Trident killers in Bedrock. I miss Trident killers. Such a perfect, elegant mob killing system. I liked how they worked in the Nether. Thanks, Grian. Pretty much. Okay, I'm definitely gonna run out of glass. I'm gonna have to start trading with villagers like crazy. I only have, I think, 3 or 4 villagers. Trident killer's a thing in Java? No, unfortunately. I was very sad to learn that as well. Trident killers don't work. So you can still push a trident with a piston, but it doesn't do any damage after it's been thrown by the player.
Do not fear, I am here.
Oh, that scared the tar out of me. I about fell out of my chair.
Forget you don't have Discord notifications.
Not when I have Streamlabs going. Oh my god.
You guys see that I fixed the mob spawning stuff?
I saw that. I'm stoked. I have to go check out the Enderman farm.
I feel so stupid for like that being the problem.
What was the issue? I never quite got it.
So there's two settings.
Ponzi says hi,
definitely
by the way.
fixed. Who?
Ponzi.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So there's several settings I changed to help with optimization.
Okay.
Like based on recommendations from our server host as well as other platforms. And so I was like, okay, cool, yeah, no problem. So I made those changes. Two of the changes were compounding and affecting each other. So one of them is the spawn rate in which the server checks to spawn new mobs. So there's a whole bunch of settings. There's like how often the server checks to spawn for ambient mobs and underwater mobs and hostile mobs, just like everything.
Right.
So I had meant to lower the spawn rate for ambient mobs, things like bats and stuff, because who cares?
Right.
And instead I changed it for hostile mobs.
Oh, rip.
And
So it's just reducing the spawn rates entirely.
By a quarter.
Oh, so that's why there was piglins everywhere, because it was increasing the spawn rate of neutral mobs.
Yep. Probably that's probably exactly what it was. Yep.
Oh my goodness, that's interesting.
And then the other thing was there's so this wasn't a mistake, it was just what they recommended. So they recommended changing the spawn radius that mobs will spawn away from the player at. So the default is 128 blocks, right? That's like kind of the radius that mobs will spawn on.
Right.
They recommended the server changing it to 64 or something like that. Or maybe
64 blocks? Oh man.
Yep. And so
that would change a lot of farms.
Exactly. Like it doesn't necessarily break spawning, but it breaks almost every farm.
Right.
And so yeah, so I didn't even think about that. And so then I changed the first setting, and I was like, okay, it's a little bit better, but it's still really slow. So then I changed the other one, and sure enough, the combination of those two is what finally fixed it. We're back to normal. Playing Ark. Hey, that was nice.
Yeah.
You doing alpha hunting?
Yeah.
We need to start spawning those shadow minions again. Breeding them up.
Oh,
Yeah.
for boss fights.
Yep.
Yeah, boy.
And then I think I can probably do it right now. Let's see.
Oh, I forget that I have double jump. Nice. Love that.
Actually, to be honest, I might be in an Ark mood myself.
Everybody's gonna abandon me. By the way,
to be fair, I've been on Minecraft all day.
Fair enough. I feel so bad about forgetting to move my stuff over. I hope I didn't cost you to like renew your subscription or anything.
No.
Okay, I was like, I totally spaced it on Saturday, and then I saw your message at like 1 in the morning. I saw it at 6:30, and I was like, oh shoot! So I went over and switched it over.
Yeah, that's not good. What is my... Oh, that's right. Okay.
So Ponzi, I have to ask, did you also convince Bedrock to switch over to Java as well? Bedrock Live, like you probably know who I'm talking about. Nope, you still haven't convinced him. Oh, rip. It's tough to make the switch, especially when your name is Bedrock. He's an Xbox player. Oh, what? I didn't know he still played on Xbox. That's why he's so addicted to Bedrock. Gotta be fair though, that's how I started playing on the Switch. You're an Xbox player too? Nice. Just got a PC. Nice! Did you build it or did you buy it pre-built?
Alright, time to switch over the map. Let's see.
It's your
Ooh,
brother's
you can start
very
a
old
new
PC.
Yep.
Wait, which map?
I'm gonna do Extinction Horus.
Nice. I think
you
I already
guys
have
should
that
have
one.
it as part of you guys should have it as part of the DLC package you bought.
I think we have everything now.
Yeah. I don't think I have Genesis 1, but I don't
That
think
came
we
with Genesis 2.
did it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what I own now. Let's see. Manage my DLCs. Oh, I do have it.
Yes,
but I haven't installed.
Ark. Yeah, we've been playing Ark a little bit. Let's see. When did we start? 6 months ago. Doing on
I
Lost
think
Island.
it's got to be longer than that, right?
Has it been longer? It's probably been longer.
Oh, maybe it has one. Let me look. Let me look at the Discord.
Yeah, we played
almost
Lost...
a year now.
Really?
Oh, I guess no. I get yeah. April. So 8 months.
8 months. Yeah. So we played Lost Island, then we played Aberration, and then Genesis,
Yep.
and then now gonna do Extinction. It's a party. I love it. Although it's been a while since I've played Ark. I found, like, compared to the other games, it's like the most foreign to switch between, like
fair.
Minecraft and like Sea of Thieves and stuff. I mean, it's a little bit different, but not much. It's not that hard to change in between games.
Okay.
I'm on my recommended. Nice. Oh yes, you are very much so. How many people? I mean, most of the people I have recommended are those who stream on the WannaB's. And then I have a couple of other people that I follow, like the Matriarch. Do I recommend Pixel Riffs? Pixel Riffs is really fun. And then your streams. And who else?
I just
was it?
followed Ponzi. There you go.
Nice. Yeah, Ponzi's cool. I enjoy watching his streams. Yay! Have you seen my PFP? What's that? I'm not familiar with the slang.
Alright, Genesis Part 2 is
Profile pic. I don't think. Well, I probably did when I looked up your page to do the recommended, but I don't remember. Was it? Well, were you the one with the banana picture? It's something. There was somebody that I was looking at. No, it wasn't you. Okay, I'll have to look at it after this. If you're in the mood for a stream, I can raid you at the end of this. I've still got about an hour. Things are getting really trippy now with the Optifine glass. Do you know what a GigaChat is? Unfortunately, yes, I do. Oh man, that's funny. No, it's not that bad. It's pretty. It's just funny. I'm not usually in with all like the current memes and media and stuff like that. That's why I would say that. That might just be my profile. Oh, that's funny. Oh my goodness, I'm starting to realize just how much glass I'm gonna need.
I'm sure Anos is very disappointed to hear that.
Nope, not at all.
Server is resetting.
Oh, it's not.
Our
Sorry,
server.
I'm being a butt. That's what I'm good at.
Well, actually, I do need to get one thing.
Nice. Okay, that's half of this layer done. And I only have 30 more blocks. Alrighty. Oh my goodness, I realize my there it is. Oh, why is it not my camera's not going?
You a recorder?
No, I'm recording. It's just like my
Oh, you're you.
camera on stream. Why is it not showing? Open source properties. See, I can see the camera is working because I can see my face when I open the properties, but not like in the actual stream. What? Bakit ganon?
What I was gonna say.
Oh, there it is. Ah, fixed it. Is it working on this one now too? Boom. There we go. Streamlabs has been weird about that recently. Like every time I close Streamlabs, my camera just like the widget stops working,
That's weird.
and then I have to like open the properties of the widget and like mess with it.
That's annoying.
That's going to look really cool when it's done. Oh, I'm stoked. That looks epic.
That does look sick.
Alrighty. And I'm out of glass. And you, my friend, may or may not be out of end rods.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was thinking about restocking that today. I should be able to do that.
Oh, nice.
I was like, oh, I've only got like 8 stacks. I should restock soon.
I think you have like a stack left or something.
Okay. Cool.
I'm like one of those noobs that, you know, eats the entire pizza except for one slice. Just leaves the one there just because I don't want to be obnoxious. And it's like, that's like the most obnoxious.
Nope, I was the same way. Okay.
Need to make a better skin. Yeah, that was also a thing that was different going from Bedrock to Java. Because Bedrock, I mean, unless you have a PC, you don't really have a custom skin. Like you don't really play with a custom skin. Like a lot of my old YouTube videos from the Bedrock Thrive Guide that I did are just like from one of the default, you know, skins that you can make in Bedrock. Then I joined Java. I was like, I don't want to have some lame skin. I don't know if you remember, kind of, it's like a lumberjack for a good little while at the beginning.
You and CG had a very similar
Yeah,
skin.
everybody's like, wait, you're like the same person.
Alright, let's see if this works.
Let's get lots and lots of glass. Wait, do I only have 2 librarians? Are you joking me? I'm not going to get very much glass from these guys, am I?
If you want, you can get the, if you buy the normal glass from me, you can take black dye for free.
Okay.
And make your own.
That's a good
I
idea.
should have more of the clear glass than I do.
Might try hardcore. Hardcore is fun. I struggle with hardcore though, because like I die, I mean not terribly frequently, but I just put so much effort into a base. I feel like if I were to die and lose it, I would just like not want to play anymore. I just give up.
That's me.
I mean it is very very entertaining. I do have to admit, like watching people play hardcore is pretty fun. I enjoy it. But I don't think I could I don't think I could stomach it. I played a couple of times just because there were a couple people on, like when I did a 12-hour stream a while ago that wanted to see it, and I was like, you know, if I do it this one time, build a little house, you know, just a couple hours, what am I really gonna lose? So I think I have a hardcore world still somewhere, but. Do I have black dye? I have a little bit of ink.
Do you have a diamond horse armor in your food chest there?
Maybe, I don't know. Yes, that's totally food.
That's weird.
I mean, that's also where I pulled my ink sacks out of. Is
That's
my
true.
food jar.
I was like watching, like, wait a minute, what the heck?
Wait a minute.
I thought I saw that.
And I'm totally going to place my black dye back in that bin. Not gonna lie, like this side of my storage bit is like the most unorganized part. I get so confused, like losing stuff all the time. Because this is supposed to be like food items and like passive mob related stuff.
Yeah.
This is, and then I have a whole bunch of hostile mobs, but like there are some drops that are not related to creepers, spiders, skeletons, zombies, you know, all that stuff. So under the zombies, I just have like random miscellaneous mob drops, like hostile mob drops. But then I have like randomly a lead and a couple saddles. And like, what? And another diamond horse armor. Oh man. And then this one is supposed to be like player related items.
Okay. Yep. Let me use the disc.
Then all my skulk related stuff, and then mud. Do I have any mud? I don't know that I have like any. I have a stack of 14.
Hard to get.
Yeah, you have to like build a farm, and then it's still.
Looks like you need a dirt farm or a vast supply of dirt. You need wheat. That's my biggest thing. The wheat just goes so fast.
Yeah. But anyway, Debs, yeah, whenever you get time, I think I'll order like 5 or 6 shulker boxes of glass.
How many rows or like layers are you doing?
I think I'm gonna try and go as high as I can, like as tall as I can. I want it to get to like fade to pitch black.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And if I don't do enough, then I'll have to go down lower and do a few more layers.
Yeah.
But I want to have like the maximum effect.
Makes sense.
I will work on that this week.
Thank you. got 3 viewers. I'm doing so good. Hi guys. Oh, it's raining outside. Lame.
Dude, I was driving tonight. The snow was crazy, man.
Oh
I guess
yeah,
the snow itself wasn't crazy, but the
roads.
roads, yeah, were just bad.
I mean, but the hybrid is nice though, because you get that extra weight of the battery. I don't know.
Yeah,
I've
definitely,
noticed.
it really is. Yeah, I've noticed a huge difference.
I've noticed my car doesn't like really slide at all. And I've had some pretty slick mornings going to work.
Yep.
Where'd you spawn from?
I think someone just
I
hacked your
haven't-
PC. What the?
I haven't been able to get in yet. I had uninstalled Extinction, so now I'm reinstalling it, and it's like
Taken
years.
forever. Yeah, a million years.
I'm gonna go central.
Okay, yeah.
Sanctuary central.
Yeah, okay, that's perfect.
Wait, if you guys are starting a new map, I might come join. Let me finish this glass that I've got.
I don't know if we can bring wyverns, so that may be.
No more
I'm
flying
not
mounts
mine.
in this one.
It's weird. It has. I'm pretty sure it has owls in this one, and it has Argentavises. I'm pretty sure. But I want to say. I don't know. We'll have to see. Adams, you can tell us. I remember there
Sorry,
being
but-
restrictions. Maybe it's just not like. Maybe there's no natural flying mounts or something.
The cutscene was super loud. I had to turn it down.
Is there a cutscene for this one as well? I don't remember a
Yeah.
cutscene for Lost Island or even Aberration.
Let's see.
So what was the question?
If wyverns can fly in this map or not.
That's good to hear. I'm glad
I'm gonna
your
go get
account wasn't
new
hacked.
cinema craps. Real quick.
You better believe
Cinema
it.
craps.
So I decided to call them the other day because I forgot what they were called. So I was like, that's the new name for them.
Oh my god.
It most definitely can fly in here.
Okay, good.
Oh, that's
So
good.
that map is actually super. What is it? Super annoying without flying mounts. And the only
Okay.
natural flying mount on it is the owl, which is obviously super slow.
Yeah.
So I remember it being like so annoying.
I brought my bat too.
Cinema craps. No, Cinema Crops is one of the dinos you can tame. Lets you fly around. It, like sits on your shoulder. But yeah, Cinema Crops. That's perfect. Never heard a better name. Oh, jeez, that's funny.
Let's see if. Well, no.
Oh, this is gonna look cool. I'm stoked.
I don't think.
I need to do something with the interior of these branches, because I've got all these branches that just go off into nowhere.
Yeah.
I could make a mob farm or something out of those. Yeah. But nah, it is arc time.
Yeah.
Got like 52 minutes stream time left.
Plenty of time.
Nah, but that's looking cool. I can't wait till that. I might go lower just to make it wider. Then I'm gonna have like a chandelier hanging down, a diamond chandelier. Just because I have all the diamonds, Gotta flex.
Oh, good. Okay, all right. We got some breeding pairs. I was worried that we didn't.
Of cinema crabs.
Yeah.
Baskets has them all.
Well, but the problem is that his base lost power,
Oh.
and so basically all of his eggs are gone.
No way.
The only ones that he has are ones that were in soul balls.
Rip.
Everything else is gone.
Okay.
Right.
Please hold now while we change games. I also have to turn off my stream music because the Ark music is so freaking loud. Oh, it's been a hot minute since I've played Ark. Like,
Yeah.
actually played it.
Well, I'll bring over the new wyvern for you, Click.
Oh, I'm stoked.
The space wyvern.
So are we gonna have to clone him now that
Yeah. Yep. So here's what I'm thinking, Ados. Tell me if you feel differently. I'm thinking we just build a straight up tech base.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Oh
Whoa,
man.
what the?
So I'll bring over the cloner.
So how do I show favorited sessions?
What I would do is I'd do in the bottom left. I would do my survivors.
Bottom
you cannot
left.
go out of bounds on this map. It will kill you.
Oh, my computer's gonna.
My survivors. Boom, right there. Okay. Lost
So I'll be back.
Island and Extinction. Let's do Lost Island because that's where I'm at. Sorry for those folks who just jumped on expecting Minecraft. We were doing Minecraft for the first half of the stream. Got some good progress. I need to grind for some resources before I can really do much else. Because I'm not just building with one single block anymore. Now I've got a detail with a million different blocks. We might be doing a couple streams out in the mushroom islands, getting some mushrooms. Do you know if anybody has a lot of mushroom stem?
No,
It's
I
like
don't think
the most
anybody sells it.
difficult block to get. Oh man, I forgot how long it takes to log into this game.
Uh-oh. See if I can get back. I just died.
You just died? To what?
Fall damage.
Oh! First death.
I went off the edge of the map.
The edge of the map.
Yeah, it kills you.
Oh, really?
In Extinction?
Yeah.
How did you get to the edge of a map?
Did you
Just
spawn
kept
by the
flying?
edge?
Yeah.
Interesting. So is your dino just gone then?
Not sure yet. Haven't got the message.
Oh no.
I should have brought a transport pad with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I love how it says WannaB's aberration still.
I know. So apparently I can't change the name.
Really? It's just
Yeah,
stuck.
in order for me to do it, I would have to delete the server and start a new one.
Oh man.
Which is annoying because I'd have to redo all the server settings again.
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
No.
It's not worth it.
I'm like, hey, well, we'll just leave it there.
This is gonna suck.
Yeah, that map is terrible to go without a flying mount.
We need to get a teleporter pad in there so you can do reclaim inventory.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm getting attacked by a bug.
A bug. Oof.
Oh, like, I can't. Let me in.
So, Con, I told A-Dubs about my mishap.
Uh-oh.
So when I was moving over, I couldn't remember like what to do with the element. So I just converted it all to element powder. I lost all my element because I'm so mad.
Oh, man. I mean, you could change it back. It probably took forever.
Yeah, it took forever. Okay, my stream is struggling right now. Hold on. Apparently the Ark is just killing my Streamlabs. Oh, what is my FPS? What the heck? Let's see. My stream is experiencing major issues.
You know what actually takes a surprising amount of bandwidth is
To-
Discord.
Really?
Yep. It has so the default setting is the hardware it has hardware acceleration, and so it uses more of the processor.
Oh man, this must be just miserable to watch on stream. I apologize. I'm just like watching the preview over on my Streamlabs. Oh, that's bad. No, it's lovely. Oh man. So really what you're saying is I should get off Discord. I should mute myself so you guys don't have to listen to my ugly mug prattle on.
No, but it might be worth going in there and making it because I think what it does is it defaults to Discord as the priority. If the
How do you
computer needs to
change
allocate.
that? User
Um,
settings?
I don't know exactly where. Yeah, user settings somewhere in there.
Streamer mode. What does that mean? Oh, I can re-enable all of my Discord notifications. Sounds. I don't think I'll do
Nah,
that
it's
though.
more fun to scare you.
Yeah, plus it'd be kind of obnoxious to hear like the dings
Yeah.
and stuff during stream.
Yeah.
Plus, it's way more entertaining to see me fall out of my chair.
Very true.
Windows settings? Nope.
Finally back in.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to fiddle with that a little more later. Oh, sounds good. You're gonna be streaming. Thanks, man. Yeah, if you're still streaming, I'll make sure to send you a raid after we're done here. Okay, I gotta. What should I take?
I'll take every.
Just all my stuff
Yeah.
and a teleporter pad.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm trying to get a bed so that you guys can spawn to me so I can get my stuff back.
Yeah. Smart.
Can you imagine? Oh man. I don't want to take that teleport. How do you make a teleporter pad? Do you do it in the replicator, or in the
No,
fabricator?
it's not a tech thing. I think it's just like a smithy.
Just a smithy.
Yep.
Let's see. Not in the smithy.
Is it just
You
your
have it
inventory? It might be
researched?
just your inventory.
Oh yeah. Cementing paste, crystal, electronics, metal, and polymer. Okay, I'm gonna need some stuff. Why don't I have cementing paste? What the? I never have the resources that I need.
I'm so mad.
It's so mad.
All right, Tech Wyvern. I'm gonna bring the Tech Strider over. I'm gonna bring a Paragon.
Maybe I'll just go with Khan.
Yeah.
Whatever, yeah, whatever you go over, I'll just follow you with the teleporter pad. Let's see. I probably want to bring some tools as well, like my laser. Are you bringing some tech armor?
I'm not bringing Tech Armor. I'm bringing the.
Just regular armor.
Yeah. Yeah.
I probably should bring crossbow. Radiation armor? Nah. At least not right now. I can always come back. I need some more soul balls. What the heck?
I don't know what's useful on this map or not.
What's useful?
I can't remember what dinos are useful on this map.
I wouldn't be able to tell you. Let's see. I've got my laser, got my chainsaw, got my tech rifle that I won't be able to use because all my elements gone.
It's ours.
So sad. Okay, I think I'm ready. Travel to another server. Extinction. Are you headed over yet, Connor? Nah.
Not yet. I'm gonna grab some of our public stuff as well.
Okay, that's a good idea. I can come over. Oh, I forgot that I'm naked. The naked skin is amazing.
I think we're good there.
Speed.
Actually, it might be beneficial for you to go over as soon as you can, so you can bring the teleporter for items. Because I think he only has 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, I'm on. Oh, okay. I don't have a teleporter with me.
You want? Yeah, I can make one real quick.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry,
on my
I thought
way
you were
over.
making one.
I don't have cementing paste, unfortunately.
You don't have any cementing paste?
I've got a bed placed down.
I couldn't find anywhere. But you got a bed now? Okay. I'll get. I'm
Sorry,
almost.
I thought he was doing that. I'll head over right now.
Well, I'm almost to the base. If you just drop the teleporter, I'll head over.
I don't have one either. I gotta make one. I thought you were making one. So.
Oh.
Okay. Let me...
Oh, the game.
Crystal. Element. Metal. Polymer.
Are you in here?
I don't know where you are.
Oh, I was in the community base.
No, I'm at my base.
I don't want to take a teleporter that's already built.
Sorry, I'm already transferring over.
Okay. Sorry.
No, you good? You're totally good. Okay. Alright, I am spawning in now. Oh, freaking.
Load all the mods
Okay.
again.
Okay, no, I forgot that I already did the cutscene, so we're good. Okay. There you go. This map is beautiful. I forgot how pretty it is.
I'm
Did you get
stoked.
everything? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I clicked out. I was trying to hurry because he's only got the 5 minutes, and I was like, oh no.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Alright, going back. Alright. Alright. Was it weird, Click, waking up to the tech base gone around you?
Yes, that was. I was like, oh my gosh, everything is just bare. I've just been out here, you know, in my bunk bed.
Yep.
Oh no, I don't have Extinction downloaded.
It should be pretty quick. At least it was for me.
No, I just don't
That
know if
one-
I have enough disk space. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. So I would uninstall Genesis, and I would install.
Oh, that's a good idea. Uh, I typed in the wrong password. There we go.
All right, let me go over to the public base, grab some more stuff.
So how do you uninstall a specific DLC from like Steam?
So what you would do is you click on Arc on the left in your library, and then that will take you to the Arc page on the right.
Uh-huh.
So you scroll down in the like middle right, it'll say DLC, and there's a button that says Manage My DLC, and then you could check or uncheck whichever ones you want to.
DLC. Manage my 6th DLC.
Yep.
Okay.
And in fact, actually, you could uninstall quite a few of those. Sounds like.
Yeah, I only have Lost Island and Genesis.
Okay.
So which one are we doing?
Extinction. Yep. So click Extinction, then unclick Genesis.
Okay, and then that's saved now?
Yep. And so then if you go to Downloads at the very bottom. it should
Downloading.
see that-
Downloading one item. Awesome. And it
And then
is it's only 19 gigabytes. It's relatively small compared to
And
the...
Genesis is probably, as big or bigger.
Oh
So
yeah.
So you
Genesis
should
is
probably net out.
sweet. Yeah, it didn't give me any errors when I did that because it checks the disk space available.
Oh, Con, that dino that Dan was talking about yesterday.
Yeah.
I found one. They're
Oh, you
on
did?
the map. Yeah.
On Extinction?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, wait a second. No! Okay, we're good. I have all my
Why?
stuff. I thought because I tried to log into Extinction and I didn't have it downloaded
Oh.
that my player, all my player data would go there, but I wouldn't be able to come back.
Yep.
But no, we're good. It's
Okay,
all
okay, good.
it's all still here. It's weird playing with the telescope off. You don't know which dino
Yeah.
is yours.
Yep.
Okay, well I guess we'll be on Lost Island until that downloads.
All right, so we got. Okay, I can't move. Nice.
Why are you stuck?
Now I'm just overburdened.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, still hovering. All right. All right.
That was another strange thing about the element conversion to element dust. The law of conservation of mass does not apply in this game, apparently. A-dubs, your base is so empty.
Yeah, I put all the dinos away.
All you got is your Quetzal. It's so lonely over here.
Lonely.
I put them all away so they wouldn't die.
Yeah.
I don't know where my dragon is.
We gotta. Okay, we all have to build. We have to keep each other accountable. We gotta build the dino tracker. We should always have that on our dinos. I think we all keep forgetting.
Yeah.
The weird thing is I didn't get a death notification either.
Let me check too.
Yeah, if you didn't get it, then it's still alive somewhere. It just...
Oh no, I got it.
No!
A-dubs was killed. Smog, 256 was killed.
No.
That was my max level fire.
Dang. Did we clone that?
I think we did. I think you've got the clone.
Well, that's good at least.
And I lost the bone costume too.
No!
Oh, no. That's
was-
almost worse than losing the.
That was by
I
far,
know.
yeah, the most valuable. Oh, no.
Don't go out of bounds on the map.
I didn't realize you even could. That's crazy.
I will say it has. Unfortunately, I've never died that way before.
Technically, I
Unfortunately.
died to fall damage.
It kicked you off the
It
wyvern. Is
kicked
that what
me
happened?
off the mount.
Annoying.
What's the best mount for that map?
Anything flying really. You'll see why. Basically, we're in this like think of apocalyptic cityscape. So
Oh,
like a lot
really?
of buildings, a lot of like yep.
On the outskirts, the four corners have domes with different biomes,
Yeah.
but the middle is called the wasteland. I should have had you look before I took this trip.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I didn't even think about it. So if you press your inventory, the middle top option, the top tribe manager, on the right has a tribe log, and it will tell you everything that. So that's where I went.
It died before I did.
Yeah.
That's what kicked me off. Was it? Died.
Oh, that yeah. Actually, you're totally right. Yep.
This is not the map I was thinking of, by the way.
Oh no.
No,
Which one were you thinking of?
I don't know. At least I don't think so. Maybe it's one of these other biome domes.
Just so you know, I have no loyalty to any one server. So if you want to change, now's the time. If there's a different one you want to play.
Oh, I don't care.
Gotta say, I think even still the mana is still my favorite mount. It's
It's
just
pretty awesome.
so fun to use.
There are manas in this map, I've seen.
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, I've got my own manas, but still.
These defenders and enforcers look really cool.
They do. They will attack you. They're hostile.
Defenders and enforcers.
Yeah.
They're tech stuff.
I'll find this a cool base place, but for now, I'm gonna build something temporary. I gotta refresh myself with the map. I mean, I know there's like better places than others, but I can't remember.
Where are you at right now?
I'm at the base.
We're about 40% updated.
Oh yeah. All right, we got a base.
Nice. Ah, I want that back.
If I remember correctly, this is one of the well, as Ada was just experienced. Not the most like beginner friendly map. Yeah, it's just a pretty hostile map in general.
What's the chords?
Um,
I'll drop them in chat, I guess.
yep. Let me. Do you have your telescope?
Yeah.
Okay. Um,
Is that where I put the bed and stuff down?
yep.
Okay.
How do I tell if my dino got a leech?
I don't know actually. It's a
Not
good
sure
question.
dinos can get leech.
They definitely can. I just don't know how to.
Because I've had one before on one of my dinos, but I can't remember how I got it off.
You basically walk on fire, I think.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I mean that's what you do for a player. You burn it off essentially. Is
right. He'll probably start losing health, won't he?
I think so. Yeah. Wonder what happens if you soul ball a dino with a leech on it. If it stays or if it
That would be
like, drops to the
interesting.
ground. Okay. Um.
Oh, I gotta love the weather events.
Yeah. Nope, can't bring those. Too heavy.
I hate the stupid raptors.
Yeah.
The flying ones that knock you off the mount. Ugh. Noxious. Why does my dino keep taking a dump? It's like 4 times in 2 minutes.
It's been locked away for forever. It's probably backed up.
Oh, there's a tickle monster. Run away! Eek, an alligator. Or, I mean, it's a lot bigger than an alligator, but still looks like one. I lost my base. I realize I remember now why I never really streamed Ark. Because stream
What?
is really struggling.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Actually, yeah.
It's just like it's affecting both the performance of the game as well as like the performance of the stream, which is not fun.
Yeah.
It also doesn't help that you're downloading too.
Oh, that's actually
Probably
really good
it, yeah. Oh man, my mana is almost level 300.
Oh my gosh, dang.
Let's go. This guy's really backed up.
Right, I got most of the basics in there, Ados.
Cool.
So I'm gonna get the tech generator. I'll bring some element with me.
So how do you craft element powder back into
It should just be a recipe, I think. I think it's just in your regular inventory, but if it's not, you might have to do it in the replicator. At least I hope.
let me try the replicator.
So I have a pair of Shadow Mains, 224 and 237.
Great.
I'll bring those over.
Okay, it's not in the standard replicator. It'll probably be in the tech replicator. I really hope so. Oh,
Okay, it looks like
have-
it's shards.
you have to have shards, yeah.
Yeah, so you build it, you make it into shards, which I think you can do in your inventory. And then from shards, you can make element.
I'm not in the inventory. Unless I don't have the engram for it. Do you have an engram for shards?
Yeah.
There's an engram for transferable element and transferable element shard. But
Click on the top right-hand corner. Click all of the icons to the top right.
the island, scorched earth, aberration, extinction, genesis, and genesis 2. Huh. Yeah, nothing.
Pulls it for me?
No, right there on your engram menu.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Did I just freeze or
I
something?
think you have to unlock it.
Unstable element shard?
Yep.
That's the one?
Yep. You got it.
Wait, is unstable
And
element
then
different
unstable
than...
element, you'll have to do that one too.
Is that
Looks like you
different
can go
than...
directly to that.
Is it different than normal element?
It'll stabilize to normal element.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I just use element dust. Perfect. Oh, this is gonna take forever to craft. Man, I'm only gonna get 8 element out of this because I broke it down and then crafted it. That's
I sure hope not. Really?
because it says it requires 1,000 element dust, and I only had about 8,000 element dust.
How much? So how much?
You'd
How
get-
much elements did you have?
I had 50. You'd get 200 element dust for every element you broke down.
Dang.
That's sad. Definitely changing it all to transferable element. Can you still use it as normal if it's transferable?
Yep.
Is that just part of the S Plus mod?
No, that's just part of the thing.
Part of the ship, part of the crew?
Part of the ship, part of the crew. All right, we've got a little operational base here. Hot
You
D
got
dog.
storage for everyone, or do I need to bring my own?
Bring your own. I brought a safe, so we've got it. So we've got it for like everybody. But did not bring enough for. But I have brought like a hodgepodge of resources. So I've got like organic polymer. I've got concrete. You know. This will be a very temporary base, but it'll work for now.
I think I do have some polymer that I can bring over, but
That's all right. We've got at the public base. We've got quite a bit.
okay. I also probably won't be able to jump over tonight. It looks like my game's still
fair.
downloading stuff, and it's getting kind of late.
No worries.
Gotta just finish crafting up all this element. So dumb that I made that mistake. Ah,
It's not like wasn't there to show you. That's kind of a hard thing to
so good.
pick up on.
It was like 6 in the morning though, so I don't blame you.
I know, I saw your message and I was like, "Holy crap, he's up early." Hashtag
Why-
kids.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to get up a little bit early before the kids get up so I can have a little bit of time to like shower and just hang out before the kids get up.
Yeah, yeah.
Excuse me.
Well, when you do get over, we'll have
Have a little bit of
a
a
little mini
setup.
base for you. Yep.
Nice.
Anything you want me to bring over?
I think resources at this point. Walls. I'd say start with foundations and walls, so we can be safe. And then resources after that is probably the next priority. I'll be right back.
No worries. Nice, I got regular standard old element. And now I have all transferable element. Sweet. Alright, I think that's probably going to be it for today. Folks, thank you so much for hanging out and watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll hopefully be streaming a little bit more regularly now that vacation is over and all that stuff. So I'll try to be on next time at Wednesday from 8 to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So make sure to tune in again then if you enjoyed. And I think that's about all. Before we leave though, I do want to jump over Twitch and raid some peoples. Looks like Ponzi Live is still streaming. Very nice. So let's raid him. I think that's how you spell his name. Perfect. Anyway, everybody, thanks so much. My name has been ClickFlow, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye for now.